Why make me live like a fatherless child? What I wanted to know most was, if Chloe had gone with mom back then and dad, would you have ignored her like this? If Chloe had gone with mom back then and dad, would you have ignored her like this? The dining room went dead quiet. Even Chloe stopped picking at her food, her fork hovering midair. Dad's face darkened, the way it always did when someone cornered him. He slammed his chopsticks down on the table hard enough to make the dishes rattle. Don't be ridiculous, he snapped. I wouldn't have ignored anyone. But that's not how it happened. Your mom chose you. I took Chloe. We had a deal. A deal you both made, like I was some kind of property, I said quietly, my throat tight. Not a daughter. Grandma sighed, reaching over to pat my hand. It's in the past. What's done is done. Your dad didn't mean any harm. He just focused on the child he had with him. Focused? I laughed bitterly. He spoiled her. He gave her everything. And I was just the one who went with mom. So I don't count. Is that it? Dad avoided my eyes, staring at the wall like it held all the answers. You had your mom. You chose her side. You can't expect me to act like I didn't lose something that day too. You lost nothing. I shot back. You got the easier child. The cute one, the quiet one, the one who didn't talk back, the one who didn't remind you every single day of the fight that broke our family apart. You got the daughter who didn't make you feel guilty. His jaw tightened. That's not fair. Fair? I repeated, the word tasting like acid. You don't get to talk to me about fair. Not after everything. I stood up abruptly, my chair scraping against the floor. I'm not hungry anymore, I said. I'm going back to work. Wait, Chloe started, but I was already walking out. The boba shop was warm and loud, the smell of sweet milk and cooked tapioca wrapping around me like a blanket. For the first time in weeks, I didn't hate the mindless work. Scooping pearls, pressing buttons, pouring drinks, handing cups to strangers, none of it asked me to choose sides. None of it loved me conditionally. My manager noticed my red eyes but didn't push. Just handed me an apron and said, back-to-back shifts this week if you want M. I wanted M. I worked until my feet ached, until my hands were sticky with syrup, until I was too tired to think about mom or dad or Chloe or the life I'd never had. I collapsed into my tiny rented room at midnight, ate a single pack of instant noodles, and fell asleep instantly. No dreams, no tears, just silence. I thought that would be the end of it, that I could fade into anonymity, work enough to survive, and never speak to my family again. I was wrong. 3 days later, my uncle showed up at the boba shop. He didn't yell, didn't beg, just stood by the counter, watching me make a taro milk tea until the last customer left. Your mom's in the hospital, he said quietly. My hands froze. The plastic cup slipped from my grasp, clattering to the floor. Tapioca pearls rolled everywhere, like scattered, round tears. What? I whispered, even though I'd heard him perfectly. She collapsed at work. They said she's been pushing herself too hard. Stress. Malnutrition, basically. She's been skipping meals to save money. He paused, his voice softer. To save money for you and Chloe. If you'd like to read the full story for free, please click on my profile picture to go to my homepage. Click the link below and enter Megan's 88W.